Indian Christians were manipulated by Western missionaries and are rise back converts. This narrative is rooted in deep Brahminical insecurity. You see, most Indian Christians come from Dalit and Adivasi backgrounds. These communities were not treated that well within the context of the Hindu caste system. So it made sense for them to look for alternative sources of spiritual liberation. However, within the Brahminical worldview, they can't accept the fact that Dalits and Adivasis can think for themselves and take a decision of themselves. They always feel, yaar, inko to manipulate kar diya gaya, inko to gumrah kar diya gaya. How can they pick something which is good for themselves, right? And secondly, all these Hindus who have such a problem with the Christians doing conversion on Dalits and Adivasis, when have they meaningfully addressed the caste system in their own community? They look at the ones who are converting. It's not the Brahmins, it's not the Thakurs, it's not the Rajputs, it's the Dalits and the Adivasis. You people have alienated these communities to the extent that they're picking a different religion for their own social liberation. And can you really blame these communities for doing so when you yourself, if you are a Brahmin, would you marry someone from the lower caste? Would you let your sister marry someone from the lower caste? You yourself wouldn't look outside your caste and then you're like, Hindu unity bani rehna chahiye. See, when these Hindus cry that Christianity is a threat to Hinduism, what they really mean is Christianity is a threat to the Brahminical hegemony. Because Brahminical hegemony only stands when the lower castes remain subordinate. And when the lower castes leave the Hindu fold, it's a threat because they won't listen to the hegemony of the upper castes.